Thanks a lot for staying with us. Let's get you another voice on the show. Peter Hotez, vaccine scientist, one of the dignitaries who met Prime Minister Modi earlier today. India time is joining us. Peter, thanks a lot for your time. I want to begin by asking you how your meeting was and if you could tell us a little bit of what you discussed.
Well, it was very exciting to have the opportunity. You know, we've been working with Indian scientists for many years. And of course, during the pandemic, we developed a low-cost vaccine technology that ultimately we partnered with Biological E in Hyderabad to produce Corbevax, which was the major vaccine for COVID-19 given to children in India. 75 million kids, 75 million doses were administered to children of this vaccine, and then another 10 million adult boosters, so almost 100 million doses administered. And it was an example of a very productive scientific collaboration between an institution in the United States, our Texas Children's Hospital, and Baylor College of Medicine, together with Biological E in India. And so it was an opportunity to really say, how can we expand these opportunities, expand these scientific collaborations, because they are so productive. And it was for a common good. And think about it. We did this vaccine for, I think it was around 200 rupees a dose, probably one of the lowest cost vaccines available for COVID-19. It was safe and effective. And so it's an example, I think, to be followed that, you know, one of the things I said to Prime Minister Modi, you do not have to be a multinational pharma company to still do important things. And I think, you know, in our collaboration between the U.S. and India actually provided that really, I don't know if it's unprecedented, but very unusual proof of concept that it is possible to do this for humanitarian purposes. And I think he appreciated that. And he was well briefed and knowledgeable. And so it was a real privilege to have that opportunity. I'm very grateful to the Indian ambassador to the U.S., Ambassador Sandhu, has become a good friend and very helpful for this. So all in all, it was a very positive evening.
Since you met the Prime Minister, of course, the occasion of the first state visit for the current Prime Minister, I want to understand from you, how do you see the Indo-US relationships at large? Because this is a relationship that is looked at very keenly, two democracies with many shared values and interests. Despite odds, the countries seem to be expanding their relationship. Your thoughts on that?
Well, the way I think of it is, you know, India and the United States are two of the world's largest democracies. Of course, India, the largest by far. And a statement was once made, without science, there can be no democracy. And so science and scientific research, scientific collaboration are fundamental to democratic values. And I think, you know, our vaccine collaboration symbolizes that kind of activity. And I think we should look at how we can continue it and expand it and develop other vaccines, other life-saving institutions between India's great universities, great pharmaceutical organizations, and our U.S. universities and organizations as well. So I think we're off to a great start, and I'm looking forward to future visits from the Prime Minister and future interactions with the leadership of India.
All right. Thanks a lot, Peter, for your time. Let's also just listen in very quickly to what some of the other American personalities that met the Prime Minister had to say about their meetings.
He really cares about India because he's pushing us to make significant investments in India, which it is something that we intend to do, and we're just trying to figure out the right timing.
The potential of India is enormous, and you have now a reformer, a radical reformer, who has the ability to transform it and the popularity to transform it.
I'm quite sure I'm not alone when I say the potential for what India can accomplish knows no limits.
Just as India did this for Aadhaar, I think for telephony and electronic authentication, I think India could really show the world how to do it right.
long-standing partnership between Qualcomm and India serves to strengthen this strategic relationship and support India's ambitious technology goals.